Welcome to my channel, guys. It's your boy Don Journey. This video, as you can see from the title, is like a more serious video. This video, I wanted to talk mainly about how I chose to live, like how I'm choosing to live instead of killing myself. Let me explain that, because no, I'm not suicidal, but the things I was doing in my life was secretly killing myself. Like the drugs I was taking, the alcohol I was drinking heavily, like I didn't care. Like, I was killing myself slowly. Like that's why I say I'm choosing to live now. So I just wanted to talk mainly about my addiction, because I know so many people in this world are struggling with addiction, and I wanted to make a video speaking on my addiction and what I'm addicted to and how I'm struggling to recover right now. Like, that's what I wanted to speak on about. Let me just start. So for the past year and a half, I have been addicted to cocaine. Yeah, cocaine. Not crack cocaine, but just cocaine. Even though, let me stop trying to play it down like it's not that bad, because it's still bad. Like, I have been doing cocaine, I have been doing ecstasy pills, I have been doing Molly, and I have been drinking Hennessy heavily. That's what I've been doing with my life for the past year and a half. I'm not proud of it. A lot of people don't even know, but this video is not to expose myself, it's just to show you guys that for the last 10 days, I've been clean. Like, I'm officially 10 days clean, and I'm proud of myself. I haven't drunk anything. I haven't put anything in my nose. I haven't smoked weed. I haven't popped a pill. I haven't done any of those things for the past 10 days. And I know you guys are probably like 10 days. Like, that's not that long. But guys, in the addiction world, 10 days is a long time. It's a very long time. I can honestly admit that I am an addict. Like, I relied on the drugs. I needed the drugs to get me through the day. I did things. I stole. I sold myself for the drugs. And shit, I sold myself for fucking $40, $50 at a time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not proud of that. I'm really not proud of that. But I'm just being real. Like, it was something that I did to get high. And I know so many other people are struggling with addiction, but I just want people to know that if I could do it, if I could break this habit, a lot of people can. Everybody can break their habit. It's all about the desire to stop. It's all about wanting to stop. And honestly, I have to thank my NA people. Like, I've been going to this program for the past 2 weeks, and it's honestly been helping me. Just being able to express myself on these meetings to random people and not feel judged and not feel like people are criticizing me and making me feel low about myself or just being negative towards me every day. Because that's what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to my family and my close friends just being negative. Like I have friends that even sold me the drugs. Like, you know what I mean? So, not to even say they're not my friend, but come on, they sold me the drugs. But yeah, this video is like not to bash anyone or make anyone feel like they wasn't a good person in my life, because it was really my choice. I made the choices to get high. I decided to go buy the bottles. I decided to spend my money on the drugs. And it was honestly because I was just depressed. And I didn't know how to cope with it. Like, I didn't know how to cope with life. So I was doing this. Okay, let me tell you how I started doing the drugs. So I was in this relationship. I got into this relationship last year, June, July. and he was older than me, so he like introduced me to a lot of these things, like a lot of these sex. Like I started going to sex parties, like bathhouse. I did things that I'd never done before, like that I'd done in this relationship. So I don't know, maybe I was alone for so long that I finally had someone looking at me and making me feel like they wanted me. But then I had to realize that we just was fucking off of drugs. Like our relationship was solely based off having fun. It wasn't about growing with one another. It wasn't about helping each other, push each other to go to the next level in life. It was only about the fun. And when the fun stopped, when the fun faded, that's when the physical violence started. Yeah, like it got violent, you guys. Like because our mind was so clouded with drugs, of course it was gonna get violent. Like we wasn't compatible. Like we wasn't a match, but we thought we was a match because we was high all the time. And like I know I'm saying like high, like I was shooting up dope or heroin. Like I never did no shit like that. Like thank God I never was at a low point where I had to shoot anything up my arms. You know my thing. I never had to do anything like that. But shit, I was sniffing shit in my nose. You know what I mean? Like I was doing things like that. Like it's disgusting. I'm not saying it's disgusting because I know people are still struggling with it, but it just makes you feel like how much do you value your life? Like you know what I mean? Like how much do you really value your life that you're gonna constantly be out here every day or every other day trying to get high, chasing a high that you're never gonna get that first high again. And that's what I was doing. But I can honestly say, like, I was very weak-minded in that relationship. Like, I, like, jumped into a whole lane that I didn't need to jump into. But I'm not causing blame on him because he's not the one to blame. He didn't put a gun to my head and say, do these drugs. He did not do that at all. Like I said, he made me feel like I was wanted. So by me trying to keep him, I felt like, let me take part in this stuff that he likes to do. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. And I can honestly say, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Like, I'm not going to sit and act like the drugs and everything, the drinks and all that wasn't a thing that I didn't enjoy. But when I sat and realized how I felt after doing the drugs, I felt disgusted. I felt humiliated. I felt degraded. Like, it just was not, it wasn't good, yo. It wasn't good. During the relationship, when he would go to work, because I was high off things, like, I would still be looking for sex. I would cheat on him. I do things that he probably don't even know about to this day, but hey, if you watch this video, he might find out. But that's either here or there. We're not together, so I don't even care if he finds out or not now. Like I said, I'm not happy with what I done. I'm not. But it had to happen. I realized that life is really short. Like, life is really short. And, like, I'm only 30 years old. I want to see 60. I want to see 70. I want to be successful. I want to own businesses. Not saying people that own businesses don't do coke, because I know plenty of people probably do. But that's not the lane I want to be in. Like, I want to be level-headed. I want to be able to see a clear vision of my future. For so long, I didn't even see a future for myself. Like, I just saw, like, drugs and turning up, and that was not living. Like, I was killing myself. That's why I'm telling y'all, like, I was killing myself, yo. Every time I put something up my nose, every time I drunk a bottle of Henny, I'm killing myself. I'm hurting my inside of my body. My body is a temple, and I did not cherish it like that. I was using, like, having promiscuous sex with random people, like, doing things that I didn't have no business doing. And all because of drugs, all because of liquor, all because of depression, all because of mental illness. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and top it off, I am struggling with a mental illness, and that's not making it better. Like, I'm popping pills, I'm popping ecstasy pills right after I pop my bipolar pills. Come on. That shit was crazy to me. Like, Like, how did I think that was gonna help me? It didn't. It didn't. I had episodes after episodes. I was like angry. I'm still very angry. Like, I'm still very aggressive. And like I said, me being clean for just 10 days is a blessing. I'm seeing how much I didn't value my life. I'm seeing how much I didn't appreciate the little things I had in life. Like, now I appreciate it. Like, I don't want to use no more. Like, I don't want to pick up and use no more. Like, I swear I don't want to use no more. I don't know. I just feel like life is going to be all right now that I'm clean. I see a future for myself. And I'm happy to see, I'm excited to see where's my life headed now. Like, all I gotta do is stay clean and my life will be good. That's all I gotta do is stay clean. Thanks for letting me share this little brief video with you guys. Give me feedback, subscribe, let me know how you feel about it. Like, I probably should have spoke more clearer about the situation. Maybe I probably will one day. But I just wanted to just make a video about addiction, and just know if you're struggling with addiction, you too can overcome it. Like, don't let it win. Don't let the drugs and don't let the alcohol, don't let the sex win. Cause at the end of the day, we stronger than that. Our minds are really stronger than that. Like, we just gotta think positive about ourselves. We gotta stay strong and stay motivated and stay thinking good things about ourselves. And I know at times that should be the hardest thing to do. I wake up in the mornings now and I just say 10 good things about myself. Like, I look in the mirror and I say 10 good things about myself. And then I start my day. Take a shower, just start my day. I clean up. I just try to stay active and productive. Yesterday I joined back into a gym because I just know that I gotta stay productive. I can't let my mind slip back into that dark place. Because once it slip back into that dark place, I can easily relapse. I can easily relax and go right back to that person that I don't want to be. So all I'm saying is, if you're struggling with addiction, struggling with any type of addiction that's harming you, look for some type of support group. Right now, I'm in an NA program. I'm thankful that I was introduced to the NA. Because if it wasn't for the NA, who knows where I would be right now. Like, I probably wouldn't even be seeing 2021. Like, shit, who knows what the future holds. Like, I can't see the future. But when God's willing and the universe willing, and how, I would see 2021. I would be here and I would be clean for 2021. My next, this year, I'm going to stay clean. Because I just want to see the results, where I'm going to go, how far I'm going to go in life by staying clean. Thank you. Enjoy. And thanks for just listening to me.